Prep Baseball Report, covering all the bases of amateur baseball in the Buckeye State.
Welcome back into Sports Nightly. Baseball season finally getting underway, and of course that means we have to highlight the teams in our area. We welcome in Jordan Cairo from Prep Baseball Report. Jordan, it is so good to have you with us here tonight.
Oh, no problem. Thank you so much for having me.
Now, Jordan, plenty of fantastic teams throughout the Northwest Ohio area. I want to take a look at a couple that could be contenders as we move down the road. And starting in the Northern Lakes League, Anthony Wayne, of course, has to be up there. They're coming off of a conference championship, but things a little different for the Generals. Mark Nell stepping down last August, replaced by Ryan Donnelly. They have a younger squad, but they still have a lot of talent coming back. Who do you expect to really step up for the Generals this year?
Anthony Wayne, I think you picked a great one. This is a team that really doesn't have a rebuilding process. We would think it's more of a reload with them. So they were 24-5 last year. I wouldn't expect them to be too far off because they might have got rid of Ty Roeder, but they have another special young arm talent coming up through named Dom Carlson. He's a guy that we took to Georgia for Team Ohio, the Future Games, which is the most prestigious thing we do. We only invite 25 prospects across the country. He's one of them, Division I commit. So I would expect him to play a big role. But like I said, this is a team that always has talent that they rebuild with, and it just pops up.
You mentioned Anthony Wayne over the 20-win threshold last season. If we're going to talk about that, of course, we have to go to the track and talk about Clay, 22-6 last year, and you expect them to have another big year this season.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a team that we have ranked in the top 15 Division I in the entire state. They got a ton of returning players. They're returning a couple guys that contributed big time in their pitching rotation. Guys like John Marcio. I know I'm going to mess that name up, but he's a really good player. Then they got a 3-year starter in Donovan Coughlin that we're high on. I believe he was a team captain for them, hit over 350. Really talented player. Jackson Kennedy, 2022 catcher, 4-year starter. He's going to go play at the next level at Lords. Those are a few of the guys that are returning, but a big reason why they're in our top 15 is because of the returning depth they have.
Of course, within their conference, there may be no team better than St. John's Jesuit, the Titans, a complete powerhouse. What is it that you like about the Titans ahead of the season?
Top to bottom, like I said, they're the highest rated team we have in the area. They have a great blend of talent. And what I mean by that is they have older guys that have already proven that they can produce at a high level in a very tough league, playing a bunch of tough teams around the state. And they always end up like we always attend the Jesuit Classic, where they bring in Walsh Jesuit and other teams, some of the top teams in the state. So not only are they very talented, have guys that have proven they can do it, but they always play a really tough regular season schedule, which means come playoff time, they're a team that's seasoned, ready to rock. But some of the guys they have on their team that really stood out for me, they have a Division I commit in J.P. Wagner. He's a guy that we've been high on for several years now. He's a son of a coach, so he's incredibly cerebral, knows how to play the game. He's very talented, left-handed hitting infielder. I'm not sure if they're going to have him or Trey Lake play shortstop. Trey Lake is another guy we're really high on. Assuming those two get to spend some time up the middle, they're going to have one of the better defensive infields in the state. And then another guy that I think is one to look out for is Jacob Ducati. Saw him this winter. He's big, 6'4", right-handed pitcher up to 89. So he's going to be another guy that puts college coaches in the stands.